everybody, SNS Wrestling Talk is back at our home location in Paul's house.
That's right, we're back in the podcast room, my little room in the house, but it's all good and happy to be back.
Yeah, 1 week away. We'll be back on Friday for our first live episode at my place.
We're back in your house, isn't it?
Yeah,
back in your living room.
Back there.
Very nice living room you've got.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
How you been? A nice week off?
I didn't. I didn't have the week off. You had the week off. How was your holiday? Sorry about that, guys. How was your week off?
my week was lovely. I enjoyed my holiday, actually, yeah.
Sorry about that. You went about Lindsay. Yeah, tell us about Kick Out.
I spoke about it last week, didn't I?
Oh, where is this going? Sorry about that. Again.
You've got tears in your eyes.
I've got tears in my eyes.
It's been 5 minutes.
I'm not even watching Rey Mysterio in the main event either.
Oh, it's the best news Darren had all week.
Oh god. Yeah, so Rey Mysterio's out for a few weeks.
Yeah, finally some good news.
Not only that, Lyra Valkyrie defended the Intercontinental title.
Oh yeah, finally something. And again, all that is so
dear.
useless. But anyway, I'll go back to what Darren did last week. Here's the kick out poster. What we've agreed is every time we go to an indie event where we're going to go to more and more as we get further along, we're going to get a poster and fill this whole wall of indie wrestling posters.
Yeah, check out some local events now, won't we?
Would be good to show where we've been now.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And he's got a signature. I'm not sure who the lady was, but I got to decide for anyway.
Maybe in WWE or AEW or TNA one day.
You never know, do you? Never know.
Right, let's try and get this thing back on track, shall we? Big week coming up. Elimination Chamber on Saturday. We've just had Raw. We had a big SmackDown, massive news. You know, everyone was probably watching it. Solo got kicked in the face by Jacob Fatu. Big news.
That's the big talking point, it really
is, isn't it? So should we go straight into that? Or should we talk about...
Oh, do you mean the other thing? Yeah,
the final boss.
I think we better talk about that. The final boss returned unannounced. It apparently was announced last minute as well. It wasn't planned to come back, and they cancelled like 3 matches, didn't they?
A couple of matches that they cancelled, didn't they?
That's why Liv and Raquel attacked him. It was supposed to be that match. They cancelled that.
What was the other one they cancelled? It was
supposed to be a 6-man tag at the main event, and then took Cody out of it. That. So it was unexpected. But what did you think of him coming back there?
Weird. I thought it was a bit odd.
It's a bit creepy. I want your soul.
It's not just that even. He likes to take his time. He's on the board of TKO and he's gonna... It's The Rock. He can do what he wants. He can take as much time, cancel as many matches to get him on the show. But it was one of the weirdest promos he's ever done.
I agree. Him coming back this time of year, after months and months of saying he wasn't coming back, and the fact he's come back, it's...
Whether it's going to a match, probably I don't think it is now. Nah, not if he's already said it's not about the championship. I don't know where. Genuinely, we can't complain because we complain when things are predictable. I don't know where this goes. I don't know who's winning at Chamber. I still think Cena and Punk are the favourites, which leaves Rollins and Reigns if Roman's fit.
Roman's only out because he didn't want to take a pin.
Maybe that's that too.
So everywhere, he doesn't want to take the pin at Chamber. If he wasn't going to win it, he could point us and go into it.
Yeah.
But I think he'll interfere and take Rollins out.
I think that will pick up again somewhere. Because I think that'll be the match, and then I think it'll be... I still think there'll be a triple threat. I just don't know how The Rock fits into this.
Do you reckon he uses his power?
To do what?
Make it a triple threat?
No, I think it'll be Cena Punk and...
Yeah, but do you reckon
Cody
he used his power to make that the WWE Championship as a triple threat?
For what reason?
Or does Cody turn?
So
Accept
Cody...
his offer.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about the Cody heel turn, haven't they?
Cody comes back with black hair. Back in the old Cody when he was heel.
Yeah.
He was a funny heel.
But, I mean, the promo itself, I mean, talk about Cody's acting. What do you think? Good? Bad? The way he's
Mediocre.
acting,
Mediocre.
Yeah. I thought his acting was a bit hard to watch sometimes, the way he was constantly looking confused.
No,
Alright, it was not a promo.
Was we all not looking
Yeah, but I don't know.
I think when you're watching that thing and you hear the Rock sound, "Want Your Soul," you're like...
I mean, what are we going for? The corporate champion? Like he was the corporate champion, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Does he want Cody to be a corporate champion? And is The Rock going to be an authority figure? He's going to be around long enough for him to be an authority figure.
Because you need to.
What I don't understand, and I hope becomes clear, and again, it's good that we're talking about this when we don't know, is if he's going to come back or anything, do it when it made sense in the storyline. He's just picking and choosing when he can do it, really, isn't he? Which then makes everyone a bit like, where's this going? Which is good. It's not predictable, but I don't know. I honestly, I don't know what to say about it.
No, I think it's a curveball. It's a curveball.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a big curveball. Sorry, we got the dogs in here as well. Very professional.
Hey, I can't leave the dogs there, sorry. Yeah, it's a curveball. I think from rumours are WrestleMania tickets aren't selling as well as they wanted.
Apparently, yeah, with the Rumble win.
Yeah.
As much as Jey Uso get that one in.
Yeah.
As long as he's won the Royal Rumble, and I don't think tickets have moved as much as maybe they would have hoped.
But everyone's saying it's because of Jey, but is it the fact that
It's not because of Jey.
it's the ticket prices?
It's the ticket price, but also people will, and you'll have people pay ticket prices no matter what. But at the moment, Roman's nowhere to be seen. Cena is not as seen as we were all hoping he would be.
I
didn't actually.
I didn't mean to say
I genuinely didn't mean that one. I genuinely didn't mean that one.
I caught it.
I genuinely didn't. Catch the ones I don't bloody mean to do. Obviously, Rock wasn't around. Now he is, and he's going to be at Chamber. I don't know where that's going to go at Chamber. So I think there's a number of things.
Curveball. Hang on. Bonnie, stop it. Curveball here. Does Rock get Cena to turn? Cena's desperate to that 17 from
Cena's not turning.
being relevant.
Cena's not turning. No way is Cena turning.
You don't reckon? I think if you
It's
watch
last year,
if
he's not
you
gonna
watch,
turn in
if
his
you
last
watch, is the Royal Rumble. He threw his weight around. I'm putting myself into that chamber.
Yeah, but I think that's where I think they only did that to get him into it. How can you have everyone else qualify, and if Cena's not around because he's filming, you can't do anything apart from say he's going in.
He could have waited one night and have the first match in the chamber and then gone.
Yeah, but he had to go.
Why have him in the Rumble then? If we come back for one day.
Because he's meant to be doing this.
Then why not have him win the Rumble and Jey Uso win?
Well, it's all.
Jey Uso win the chamber.
Yeah. Well.
You could have done that. You could have done that.
You could, but they don't need Cena to win the Rumble.
But
They're pushing Jey Uso.
But if you want Cena to win the championship at WrestleMania, you've not seen him for 5 weeks since, or 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it is, since Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying it's his retirement or what. I'm getting quite pissed off with you already. I'm not being nasty.
Yeah,
it's been shown once.
It's going to build up.
But you've got The Rock, right, who does different things. He's been signed 3 times this year, and he openly admits he's not going to be around. Cena's supposed to be all year. You've seen him once.
Twice.
Twice
at... No, was he at the Raw or Netflix? He was one of
I think he announced he was entering the Rumble.
So he's been twice. Chamber will be his 3rd. The Rock's 4th appearance at Chamber.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It Rock's... But it's just a strange one.
Yeah.
If Cena knew he was coming back in January, Why is he agreed to do a film in Hungary?
Well, it's just.
I get the money. The money's motivating him to go. I get that.
It's a movie, mate. You can't just. It's not based around him, is it? It's based around a movie, not.
He shouldn't have gone for the part. If he knew he was going to be here, if he knew he was going to be here all year, why go and do that?
Well, he's got 30 odd appearances left, so we're going to see a lot of him in the future. It's just a shame that this is a big part of the year that it's not now. But I'm sure we'll see him a few times.
What you've said has hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. It's going into March. There's no Roman. Rock's just returned. No Cena. All the big names that you want to see at WrestleMania haven't seemed to have materialised yet.
But then people all complain, including us now, when these part-timers come in and take people's spots. So.
No, I don't moan about that because they're coming in and actually have a general story and actual why they're coming back. You don't mind that because you can see The Rock coming back. It's brilliant. I mean, the thing is, I just hope they're not worried about the ticket sales and that because trying to compare it to last year's. I don't think you'll ever have a WrestleMania again like you did last year.
No, it was such a good WrestleMania last year. Both main events were.
So that's the only thing in my mind how it could work.
Yeah,
The Rock and Cody, night 1. Cody versus Cena, night 2.
Well, we'll have to find out after what we got. One more SmackDown. One more SmackDown, and then it's Chamber, and then what have we got? 5 weeks.
I don't normally look forward to a Chamber because it's always like normally set in stone.
Yeah.
I can't see who's winning.
Well, that's the thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I can't see who wins the men's, and I can't see who wins the women's.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing is, I think about losing the women's now is Bianca Belair might win it because she's just lost the tag title.
Yeah, I still think we're going a bit further forward, but there's something they're now building towards Jade Cargill's return.
Yeah.
So I still think it's going to be Bianca and Jade in a match.
But why would Bianca?
I don't think it'll be for a.
I think it'd be Bianca, Naomi, and.
Yeah, but
Jade.
Naomi is not very good. So let's just put her aside and have Jade versus Bianca. It doesn't have to be a 5-star match. It just needs to be a showcase like Rock and Hogan. You know, they put on the most bait. I'm not comparing Jade and Bianca with Rock and Hogan, by the way.
Shocking, man. You shouldn't even think about looking at that.
But you know, their match was incredible because of the crowd. I'm not saying the crowd's going to be as good, but it's a showcase. It doesn't have to be a 5-star match. It's just they're both, you know, similarly built, and it would just be a good scene. And both stood across the ring and have a bit to do. There's been worse matches, isn't there, in the past? Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, loads.
SmackDown. Anything else? We can come back to this. Talk about Solo and Jacob.
It's leading. 100% it's leading to Jacob and Solo. 100% because Solo arrived at SmackDown by himself in a car, and Jacob and Tama was already there, and he's like, "I love you, Jacob," again. So Jacob, while they was walking to the ring, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I noticed it straight away. Solo was trying to give a promo, and Jacob took over. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I didn't.
You know, he was talking, and then Jacob just jumps in, cuts Solo off. It's trying to look like now Jacob's taking the power from Solo.
Question is, who wants this match? Do you guys want this match? Do you want this match? Are you intrigued by it?
I'm intrigued by it.
For WrestleMania.
For WrestleMania.
In the UK, it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Are you going to be on the edge of your seat watching that?
I'm going to say yes, not because of the match, but because of Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I would like him to have been showcased a bit more, but I just don't think Solo. I don't think Solo has got it. Do you?
No. It was always going to be one of these people just get involved in matches, in my opinion.
I mean, he is less of a star now. He's not with Roman. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, he's a nobody now. Especially,
it's not that he's nobody.
Now that he's lost the Ura follow completely. At least with that, he had a bit of relevance to what he was there. But now he hasn't got that. And
Jacob Fatu's outshone him. He's by far gone above him, and now I feel like that's made Solo. So you have Solo versus Jacob. you've only got one winner, and if you don't put him over him, then that's ridiculous. So I'm not interested. Do it before me. Stick Jacob Fatu in a... I'll tell you what, controversial take. Get the Money in the Bank back at WrestleMania. Yeah?
I applaud that. I applaud
Scrap
that.
the pay-per-view, or PLE, and get it on Mania.
You remember the first one?
I do remember
Brilliant.
the first one, which Edge won.
Yeah, brilliant.
It was great.
I agree with that. I actually agree with that. The pay-per-view, but the pay-per-view's always there to generate money, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and it, don't get me wrong, it
Can you
fulfills a purpose.
Men and women's in there, it's quite a lot. They had the Battle
Yeah.
Royal in there at one point. Do you remember? Let's get rid of that. Now it's on the last SmackDown before WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can scrap that. That's just to get people on the weekend, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Scrap that and bring back an Armageddon or
Armageddon.
yeah, or a
Six man
Hell in a
Cell.
Cell.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Rikishi being chokeslammed off the.
Onto Sawdust, wasn't it?
Yeah, I forgot. I'd have to go back and watch it. It's been obviously years, and
Sorry about that.
I
Don't
can't
do
remember how that led to it, but that truck being out there. Right, I don't know how the truck got back in there, or how it ended up in.
No, it was weird that you just like. If you think about it now, I'll have to go back and watch it on Netflix because it's on Netflix now. I don't know. I don't know why how it ended because it was just there, wasn't it, on the entrance?
Yeah, there was a reason it got in there. I just can't remember, but it was a random match to have the 5 of the 6 biggest stars in a Hell in a Cell, and I'll tell you what, it's not talked about much.
No.
It really isn't.
Well,
I mean, who do you have? You had Stone Cold. We're going off tangent right now. Stone Cold,
Undertaker.
Triple H, Undertaker, Rikishi, Kurt Angle, and The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
Yeah, massive. But anyway, SmackDown. So yeah, we had that. What else? What else we have on SmackDown this week?
SmackDown, what else was on SmackDown? I don't even remember much on it really, because most of it was all about The Rock. You had the Raquel, which is Raquel and Liv attack them too, but that set up the Raw, which we just watched.
Yeah, you had the main event. So, I mean, should we head over to Raw?
Still over to Raw now, yeah.
Yeah, so Raw, so we had opening was Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah,
Logan
what did you reckon of that?
It wasn't his best promo, I don't think.
No?
No. It's just, it is what it is. He spoke shit about the crowd, and Punk got a slap, and, they chanted Punk's name. It wasn't a lot, was it?
No.
Go home before Chamber. I don't want to, be a negative person, but I don't know if it was that good. The highlight for me
Was a slap.
No, it was a triple threat match with Penta and Ludwig and actually I take it back. We're gonna go all over the place, fuck it.
Hey, language, I love it.
Tag team title match at the end. Let's go to that.
Brilliant
What a match that was.
What
Fair
a
play
match.
to them. Yeah,
I moan about women's wrestling and that wrestling's not been not bad, but that different kettle of fish.
Yeah, it was near falls all over the place, and it was really, really good. I thought they put on a really good performance. It flowed really well.
Dirty Dom got involved.
Dirty Dom got
Your
involved.
favourite,
Loved Dom.
yeah, you loved Dom, right?
Loved Dom. Finn was out there as well. Something you picked up on in there backstage, talking about another member of Judgment Day. Did you see the demon? What was it?
It's the demon. It's like a picture of the demon. It's been showing it the last few weeks.
And it's lit. It kind
It's
of
a glimpse.
lit. You can see that it's kind of glowing.
It's
So it's
a
like they're
little
trying to point
glimpse
it out.
of him going to become the demon.
Yeah, in the Judgment Day.
Mm.
I think that could be a thing, especially around WrestleMania season. We haven't seen him in years, have we?
Since he lost to Edge.
Edge or Roman?
It was Edge. He lost to Edge, didn't he?
Oh,
When
okay.
it was the Judgment Day, he lost to Edge.
Oh yes,
Two
of
years
course.
ago?
Yeah,
3
yeah.
years ago?
Yeah, it's a couple of years ago at least. So that could be a thing.
Yeah. 100%. I think the demon Balor needs to come back. I think this Finn Balor, as what we said,
He's
he
being,
doesn't seem to be himself.
but he is being featured quite heavily recently, whereas before he wasn't. Now Finn Balor's being, quite featured, whether it be in a match or in a spot outside in another match. So, you had that. The main event was good, and I think the right people went over. I think you need to get the title off Bianca, so like I said, she can go and do something different.
Tell you what I did notice as well, just go back. they've teased Balor versus Bron Breakker.
You've teased Bron Breakker against everyone.
Yeah, but I think that
You
might
teased him
that
against
might
AJ
be
Styles.
I think that might be the way to go. Let's say they bring the Demon back.
Maybe what Balor. Yeah, I mean, lots of things could happen with Bron because he's got the Intercontinental title. And you've got the likes of AJ, you've got the likes of Finn.
Got it.
What are they all going to do?
I've got it. You said something earlier on about a ladder match. Ladder match.
Intercontinental title.
Intercontinental
Yeah,
match.
could
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Balor, Sheamus, Breaker, AJ, Dominic.
Possibly.
Seems to want it quite a bit.
Yeah, possibly.
Chad Gable.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a lucha problem at Mania. I think he'll have a lucha problem at Mania.
But it's just like there's 6 people, all want the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah.
Then you could have 6 men right there, couldn't you? Really, quite comfortably. Joe Hendry. Why not?
Yeah, it won't be him.
Negative.
Although he did, I did put a shot of him singing. Mentioned obviously Roman, Miz, Sheamus, and of course Cena. He wants a match with Cena, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For the title.
Said that weeks and weeks
Yeah.
ago. Maybe it's Cena he gets.
I don't think he will, but
Imagine that WrestleMania match, Cena versus
the fact he's allowed to go on there now and just say that and sing that, I thought was pretty cool.
Cena versus Hendry, WrestleMania 41.
Not WrestleMania.
How good that would be?
Yeah, it'd be alright.
60,000 people. Say his name, man. You know what I mean? All them people. I'm a massive Joe Hendry.
Yeah, can you tell?
So they want him and Jay.
Yeah.
The future.
Well, talk about Jay.
His feud at the moment.
Oh, what did you say earlier?
It seems to be very, very repetitive. 1 minute it's the same story every week. Gunter comes out speaking, puts people down, or a little attack here and there, and then Jey Uso comes out from the back. Now, you know what they're doing. They're building it really, really slowly, but they want the fans to keep eating because it's getting JJ more over every week by doing it, but it's getting very repetitive.
And they got so long to go until WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But they're only having a little snippet of them on each show. But they got so long to fill, they got to do something different and not just have the same thing repetitive each week.
Yeah, it is. For me, I think that was, we saw it and we said, that's quite bad. Bad way. They're doing it just to get Jay out. I understand that, but doing it a better way than that. I think they're doing the same as last week. He comes out, don't even fight each other, and then
it's not very creative, is it?
No, it's poor.
Yeah, and you got quite a long time to go, and they need to, if they want to keep us interested in the match, they're going to have to do something a little bit different.
Yeah, that's what I did say to you earlier on, though. Mania seems to be a very long way away.
It is a long way away.
It's 15th, I think it's normally about the 3rd.
The distance between the Rumble and Mania is, what was it? It's like 2.5 months, isn't it?
You got February the 1st, March the 1st, April the 1st, 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Very rare. It used to be like January was around about the 18th, 19th of January. And WrestleMania is normally about the 1st.
Mania's late this year.
So it used to be 1st or 2nd, didn't it?
Yeah.
Then about April, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really late.
I
don't know if it's because of it's because of it's in Las Vegas.
Yeah, possibly do something like that. What about the Intercontinental title match then? You going to talk about that?
The women's.
Finally.
It was right. It wasn't as good as...
Are you happy?
Well, it's fine. It's about time it's been defended.
Yeah.
It's about time, but...
Do you think the right person went over?
No.
You wanted a title change already?
Yeah, I can't stand it as a championship. I mean, did you not notice, mate? She come out, boo! Boo!
Trying to get the whatever on
and
the
it
song
wasn't working.
over.
There's no pop at all.
No, the reaction's not quite there. The fans aren't quite, they don't know her enough.
I know you said you think her aura is amazing. You said downstairs.
I was messing around.
But for me, I think but again, on this Friday, it's the first defence since she's won it.
Yeah, it's been a long
And
time. She won it when? On the Netflix premiere? Or was it the week after? Might have been the week after. It was one of the first 2 Netflix.
Well, you got this Friday, Chelsea Green defending her first title against them.
Oh, okay.
That's her first title defence.
Yeah.
And you think, she's had it since New Year's.
Yeah.
The first Saturday night main event, wasn't it? Sure it was.
Yeah, it was around that time. But yeah, it hasn't been highlighted. They haven't been highlighted, but yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Chamber, as I said. We'll go back to them. I'm looking forward to it, but this week's Raw,
Well, what about the Cody? What about the Cody? Cody and Seth promo. I thought it was good.
Very good, very good. I said it's teased Cody.
Are you telling me though?
It's teased Cody turning a little bit.
Are you telling
Sorry,
me?
an agitated that dog.
Yeah, I know. Just ignore it. Have you noticed that Seth and Cody apparently haven't spoken since Mania?
I don't think they are. They don't do the same show.
No, I know, but they would have seen each other, and you don't need to. If you're telling me they
talking
haven't,
on show.
yeah, I mean, saying they haven't seen each other since Mania. It's been almost a year. I thought it was good that he called out Seth for attacking the Shield, being with the Authority, and then he said, "Well, you were my Shield last year." So I thought it was a decent promo. Did we get anything out of it? Probably not.
It's teased Cody turning.
But you had Seth on the show, you had Logan, and you had Punk. They're all in the match. Get them all in the ring at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the last show until the match. Why are they not all in the ring at the same
All
time?
talking about it.
Yeah, you don't have to attack or anything, but have a good back and forth between all of them.
All of them are good on the mic.
Exactly.
I mean, you hate. I'm a revolutionary.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can't stand it. Monday Night Rollins. I mean, how many times have we had that? And then...
He's had about 9 years, hasn't he?
And then the revolutionary, oh God, I've forgotten it
now. Hey, I ain't even forgot it.
on the spot. And he just says his name. Oh, it's cringy. But anyway, there we go. Anything else on Raw? I want to talk about the Triple Threat. The Triple Threat match was a very, very good match.
Penta.
Yeah, well, he actually lost though, didn't he? So Penta lost, and Ludwig got over by pinning Pete Dunne.
No, that means he never lost.
It's obviously a way of
seeing
him lose without actually losing.
It's his first loss. Technically, it's his first loss, isn't it? But is it?
It is a loss.
If you discount the Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, we don't count that as a loss, do we? Otherwise, 29 people lost.
But what they'll still say is he still hasn't been pinned since.
Yeah, or lost a singles match or whatever. But that was a brilliant match, and I loved the little pop-up Mexican Destroyer where he stood on Ludwig and then hit the Mexican Destroyer. But it was we said last week about Penta's matches not being quite as good as the first week, and that he's kind of been dumbed down to a WWE. Yeah. And this week took off brilliant.
Again, but he was fighting with Pete Dunne. The Canadian Destroyer he did on Pete Dunne.
Mexican.
Yeah, sorry, the Mexican. Canadian, Mexican, same thing.
Is it? Don't start World War 3, mate. Jeez.
leave that for Trump. But it's the same thing, you know what I mean? It's that pole driver thing on the head. But he's done that on Pete Dunne. He can't do it on Ludwig Y. Kaiser.
Why?
It just wouldn't work for him. Because I don't think Kaiser's that sort of bloke that would sell that.
I disagree, because I'm pretty sure he would have hit it in their singles match when Penta won.
He didn't hit it. I watch it, he never hit it.
Yeah.
He didn't even attempt it. I don't think Kaiser would take. The rumour was, I don't know if it's true or not, but the rumour looking on the internet and like Kaiser wouldn't allow on him.
Okay. That's news to me, folks. Well, I thought it was a good match anyway. Really good match, and I thought Penta had a lot. He lost, but a lot.
Going back
again
to SmackDown, Charlotte Flair again. Just come. Tiffany Stratton's on the floor after a little wardrobe malfunction in the match. On the floor, Charlotte Flair walks into the ring after sitting on a chair and just punches the. Just don't come on the show if you're going to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Again, no.
Again, not wrestling. Make her put in a bloody match.
But again, this is what we've just spoken about. It's a long build to Mania.
Yeah, I get this.
And they're just doing little tiny bits because otherwise people are going. It might be like there's too much. I'd like to see a little bit more in these storylines.
I can't see Charlotte Flair wrestling again to WrestleMania, which I think would be an insult.
I think
she was crap in the Rumble.
I think she'll have a tag match or two.
No, I think she was crap in the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she did anything noticeable. You know what I mean? Things you write notes. Well, it's quite good. I don't think she did anything in that except for her entrance.
So she's not wrestling at Chamber, is she? It's Trish and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, versus Nia
and Candice LeRae.
Yeah. So another night.
So she'll probably get involved in that somewhere.
Well, yeah, she'll sit down and
point to the sign again.
Yeah, most probably, yeah.
Hopefully she'll just come out and point to the sign. Just so we can hear Paul talk about it next week.
I just think it's bad. I get it. That's what people do, but you do it once. You do it at the Royal Rumble. You point to the sign. I mean, who started that?
Oh God!
I bet you can't remember who started pointing to the sign.
Was it after? Was it way before Batista, or was it after Batista?
Before, yeah.
Before.
I bet you remember. He didn't mean to start a trend.
No, I've heard this.
He didn't mean to start a trend, but he did it to say this is well.
Was it a Royal Rumble winner? I take it.
I can't remember who it was.
Well, it must have been.
I can't remember who it was, but I can tell you who it was. It was The Undertaker.
Oh, was it?
The Undertaker did it.
Oh, it would have been a Rumble winner.
And he pointed to the sign, and from then everyone started doing it.
Oh,
but he didn't mean to start a trend. He was just.
It
was
in
the stage when he wasn't talking. He was just eyeing people up and then pointing to the sign.
Yeah. No, I reckon there was something before then.
No, honestly, Google it.
We'll have to look into that.
He went on that podcast with Buddy Ray, and when he was talking to Maven, because he was talking about the time when Maven eliminated him. And apparently that was all Undertaker's idea. He goes, I'll push the kid.
Yeah.
And then beat the crap out of him.
Yeah. And what pointless push it was.
Well, yeah.
It was a nice idea, wrong person.
Yeah. Undertaker, if you look at the stories, Undertaker always helped younger people come in. If you listen to the story about Cody Rhodes, I'm just going to be talking about stories now. Cody Rhodes did a conversation where he went to a Royal Rumble in Madison Square Garden. He walked in and he was punching someone. He went up went up to the Undertaker and punched him full on in the back of the head. He didn't mean to connect him, but he connected full on, punched him. Yeah. Undertaker turned round and he was like, "Oh crap, I'm finished." He said, and he grabbed Undertaker by the foot. Undertaker grabbed him by the throat and he literally said to him, "Drop kick me, kick me in the knee, drop kick me." And Undertaker and Cody actually become friends from them because he never thought Undertaker would help him get over like that.
Oh, okay.
So many stories about when Undertaker would bring in younger talent and help them when there's other people that when the talent come in, they wanted to kill them.
Hmm.
Yeah, do you know what I mean by kill them?
Yeah, like Triple H. Back in the day, funny enough.
Yeah. Do you remember, just talk, this guy's all coming to me, man. I feel like a idiot. Do you remember Daniel Powder?
Yeah. When him and Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They absolutely battered him in the room. They punished him.
Yeah, Hardcore Holly as well.
Hardcore Holly, Chris Benoit, who knows his name. Eddie Guerrero, yeah. Chopped him to death. His chest was like big. Yeah, but there you go. It's a bit of history.
Yeah. What else we got from this week?
Well, nothing really.
I think that's about it.
Have we got on this day this week?
We haven't.
We haven't. Oh,
no.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday would an honest day on
on this day
on our first live episode. We need to make sure we remind everyone. We'll do a couple of shorts on the way to Friday.
Yeah. So, two questions for Darren this week from me.
Spills.
The Spills. Yeah, 2 questions for Spills this week. Number 1, Raw rating.
Out of 10.
It's always out of 10.
I'm gonna give even higher again, even though I haven't fully.
Really?
I'm gonna get. I went 6 last week. I went 4 the week before. I'm going 7 this week. The reasons I'm going 7, for once, is nothing to do with the main storylines. I'm going to say the tag match, the main event women's match, was excellent. I'm going to say a triple threat match was excellent. And
the Codys?
No.
No.
Alright, 6.5.
6.5.
But only because those 2 matches pulled it up. I thought the promos were meh. I didn't think they did anything to further any story.
They didn't really push Chamber as much.
They didn't, no, not really.
In my mind, I didn't anyway.
Yeah, 6.5. What about you?
See, I was thinking about 6. And the only reason I said 6 is because the main event pushed it right up for me. It was a brilliant main event. I mean, you don't really expect that with Raquel Rodriguez and things like that, but really, really good. 6 out of 10. But
What's the second question?
Second question. The final boss returning. Does Cody sell? Does he have his soul taken?
What's the point in doing it if he doesn't?
You soulless man.
Unless... in what?
You soulless man.
Unless... it's a Rock Cody match, which wouldn't make sense because the winner of the Chamber is going against Cody.
Is it going to be night 1 and night 2?
I don't think they'll do 2 matches again. No, I don't think it'll be 2 matches again. So, yes, I think he probably does, because otherwise, why do it in the first place? But what it means, I have no idea. What about you?
I think he sells.
Yeah.
So the dogs have been terrible today. I think he sells his soul. I think you're going to get black-haired Cody come back after Elimination Chamber, and then you'll have John Cena win the Chamber, and then you've got a heel babyface.
And what do you do with Punk?
Punk will go in that triple threat.
Well, live episode on Friday. Let's not do it now. It won't be. Otherwise, what's the point in...
SmackDown rating. We haven't done one yet for SmackDown. For me, I'm going to give it a 7 because of the Rock, Cody, and the Jacob Fatu story. It just seemed to marry out quite well.
I'm going to give it a 3.
A 3?
I'm going to give it a 3.
A 3 with the final boss returning.
I thought it took too long to get where it was wanting to go.
Him bantering the fan.
Been there.
He
went face and heel about 6 times.
What's syphilis? I can't pronounce it.
Syphilis?
Yeah, what's that?
I know, but one of the fans had it, apparently.
Isn't it funny? 1 minute he's like a really good guy, the next minute he's a heel, then back to a good guy. It's like...
yeah, no, I'll give it a 3 because it was meh. And the Rock part was one of the... For what we've had in the last 14, 16 months of The Rock, even the return at Bad Blood where he just walked out and did the 3 was better than
someone pointed that out something to me the other day. The 3-2-1, was he saying the 3rd SmackDown in February?
Yeah, I think we're reading too much into it there. If that's it, that's incredible. But no. But let's not... Live episode on Friday. We'll talk about Elimination Chamber. We can talk about after Elimination Chamber, what we think could happen, and maybe we'll do a few extra bits as well. Maybe a couple of short podcasts. One
thing I want to go before we go is I watched the WrestleMania last night, the last year's one, and there's something I didn't pick up on it, and I wonder how many people would have. Now, not many people get to the end of our podcast. I'm not being nasty, get all this right.
At the moment.
Yeah, I'm not being nasty, I'm being honest. We've got 306 subs, which we're grateful for. But one of us picked up on when The Rock was about to rock people elbow Cody Rhodes. He done the Undertaker's sign.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
So was that a sign that the Undertaker was coming back?
I think that's...
or was that just coincidence?
I think that's coincidence. I was just thinking that is him in his final boss. He was a killer last year. What did he do to Cody outside in the parking lot? I think that's just a killer.
Yeah. Some of these things you could say about The Rock in the last 12 months and 14 months. I mean,
but that's the thing. All that was better than what happened on SmackDown, which is why I gave it a 3.
Yeah, just things keep coming out. I know we want to finish.
But a 7, mate. Well done.
That's only because of the Rock story.
Good SmackDown.
Yeah, but because of the Rock story, that's what made it higher.
Better than Raw.
And then Jacob Fatu. Okay. But then we haven't graded SmackDown yet, have we?
No,
that's that first one.
Doing that,
yeah.
Cool. See you on Friday.
I hope you keep tuned and watch out for our live and put comments in and ask us questions and we'll answer as many questions as you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
See you Friday.
Bye.